You're trying to make your first $1 million and you've been scrolling on YouTube and can't stop seeing young, successful entrepreneurs living a lavish lifestyle. And I bet you're wondering, how are they able to do this? These are obviously savvy business people who have managed to create wealth in many different ways. But what if I told you that regardless what they started doing, there's one business model that they're all in right now? Would you believe me? Well, this business is called a SaaS, or software as a service. And every single one of these people have found their way somehow into the software business. Why? I'm going to explain to you in this video. And not only that, I'll explain exactly how the business model works, why everyone is running towards it, and how you can start it solo without writing a single line of code. And to put the cherry on top, I'm going to give you 6 of my favorite SaaS ideas that I think you can start today, ranking from least to most profitable in my opinion. Let's get straight into it. So what even is SaaS? Well, in plain terms, it's a piece of software that can be accessed via the internet. Think Airbnb, Uber, or any of the social media platforms. These are the type of things that you'll be creating, except you'll be using no-code tools. You can imagine running a big business like Facebook or Airbnb. You need hundreds of employees, marketing staff, developers, engineers, and a whole load more. What we're going to focus on today is what's called micro SaaS, which is a miniature version of one of these companies, which you can build and run by yourself. These are small scale niche applications that target a specific problem in a particular business area. And the beauty of this is, regardless what your idea is, whether it's small or large, you can create these with no-code tools such as BotPress, Bubble.io, or Flutterflow. What websites like Squarespace and Shopify have done for web design, these tools have done the exact same thing for software. In fact, there's videos on YouTube of people building copies of Airbnb and Uber using these no-code tools in just a few hours. And hundreds of solo founders are creating these micro SaaS applications and selling them on sites like Flipper.com and Acquire.com for a massive profit. While others like TweetHunter are building them into big enterprise businesses, or others are just running them by themselves. And all of these options are certainly something you can do. And with that in mind, let's go straight into the ideas. Okay, so in number 6 is an AI persona platform. Now, AI personas and AI influencers are something that's becoming more and more popular. Whether that's with someone like Lil Michaela, who's an AI Instagram influencer that's valued at about $10 million a year, or the use of these AI characters for YouTube videos for people who don't want to show their face, or more companion type AI bots for people in the adult space. Now, this rising popularity is giving people more opportunity to create AI influencers and make money off them. So what you're going to do is provide a platform for all these wannabe influencers and creators to create their personas using your product. The idea will be to create a platform that's easy and simple to use that allows people to make avatars, backgrounds using a combination of different AI tools. So let's say you use Midjourney or DALL-E for the scenery and you use Stable Diffusion for the avatars. You combine this into one application where people can access it. They can then create their whole avatar, different images, videos, that kind of thing in one place. And you charge them a fee for using your application. Number 5 on my list is a guideline or regulations chatbot. Now, in previous videos, I've spoken about different chatbots that can be used for businesses trained on specific knowledge. This is a similar idea, but what you're going to do is target boring areas that have a lot of laws, regulations, guidelines, that kind of thing, and create a chatbot that has all of that information in one place. A person, a user, can access that, type whatever they want to find out in simple human form, and AI will go through all that documentation and give that person the correct answer instead of them having to troll through all of that to find specific information in these large, big scale documents. For example, imagine targeting areas like healthcare or real estate and planning laws and having all of those laws in one single place where someone can come, type in a simple question, and that person gets the answer they want in a nice, quick manner. To the customer, they've just typed in something on the website. But what you've done is connected AI, the documentation, and the customer into one single plain view that's nice, easy for them to use, and for their convenience, they will happily pay you a heavy monthly fee. Okay, in at number 4 is more of a hack than it is an idea, but it's desktop to mobile. Studies show that 56% of all internet traffic is from a mobile device. Yet there are a bunch of applications, especially AI ones, that have been created to run specifically on a desktop or a laptop. For example, ChatGPT launched in November of 2022. They didn't have a mobile app until August of 2023. And in those months in between, people were creating a ChatGPT app on the iPhone or Android store, and people were downloading these, and they were making a lot of money only by connecting ChatGPT, which is a desktop-based application, to a mobile user. So I would recommend finding an AI product that's mainly based on desktop, and doesn't have a mobile application, and creating an app for it. Even if people can access it on a web browser on their mobile device, companies like Apple have spent millions of dollars to get you as a user used to downloading apps instead of using mobile web browsers for things like this. So all you're doing is creating a link between an app that's already existing and the user and creating a nice front end for it. You can easily use something like Flutterflow to do this and then charge a small monthly fee or put some advertising around it to make yourself some big bucks. In at number 3 is a custom CRM. I've been through this before, but I really believe this might be the most profitable, or at least have the most potential out of any of the ideas I give you today. Businesses are happy to spend money for convenience. Imagine approaching a business owner and saying, I can create a platform that combines all your emails, marketing, advertising, budget, finances in one single place, so people don't have to jump from tab to tab or application to application to see all of that. It can all be seen in one single view. This is a business owner's dream, and this is something you can create by yourself and charge thousands a month to multiple businesses and make a large profit. This can be made using something like Bubble.io, and you can just have multiple APIs going into one place for them to view all of their data. Especially if you work or know a business area very well and understand that they use the same 5 or 6 softwares already. You can build it and package it before you even approach the businesses, so as soon as they buy from you or sign up for your subscription, you're already making money. Okay, number 2 on my list is an AI social media manager. The number of content creators out there is growing daily, and the large proportion of these creators are very small and don't yet know what they're doing or understand their platforms as well as the big ones. So what you can do is combine all these social platforms, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, have all the analytics, all the posts come from one single place. YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram already give you analytics such as when people are online, what's most engaging for the audience, and what's the best time to post. What you would do is combine all of these analytics into one single view, so the user then understands when is best placed for them to post on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, and you can literally have them post from one single place. They can have a video or short that can be posted on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube all at different times, even though it's the same video, based on the analytics from the different places. This is something that me as a content creator would find very useful and be happy to pay $15, $20, $30, $40 a month to get this done. And once you start combining this with other AI tools like Claude or OpenAI to recommend video titles, descriptions, all in one place, I think you'll have a banging product that you can literally create by yourself by understanding a couple of things: no-code tools, APIs, and understanding just what a customer wants. As simple as that. Okay, and in at number 1 is a voice-to-notes platform tool. As someone who manages businesses and creates content, I like to think while I'm on walks, cycling, that kind of thing, away from the computer, just because it helps with the flow, the natural flow of the brain. But what I have realized is sometimes when I'm walking, I have these notes and it's too cold, I don't feel like stopping and typing, I'm in the middle of somewhere. What would be useful is having a tool where I whip out my phone, I say this. These notes are saved and written down and transcribed into a script or a set of notes or a brainstorm for me to access later. This would be especially useful for me for writing YouTube videos because I get a lot of my ideas while I'm on the walk or I'm on the run. I'd like to say them. These get written into a script ready for me to read before I even record a video. I think this is something that's pretty easy to actually make, and I don't know why anyone hasn't made it yet. If they have, feel free to send it to me. But I think this is a big opportunity that any one of you could easily create today. Okay, so those are my 6 ideas. I hope you guys found some value today. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Let's get back to work. Peace.